Hey guys, this is just a follow-up video of my last support tutorial how-to sort of thing. So this time I'm going to just whiz through one of my models and show how I'd go about supporting it. Arguably, it's not the best way of doing it, but it works and there's good results anyway. So I'm going to import my troll guard in. He's already been fixed, and I'm going to prepare. Go up 2mm, and I'm going to go to my mediums and start supporting the heel of the foot. This is quite a big guy. He is, I think he's around, how big are you? He's around 55mm tall, I think. He's a troll, so a little bit bigger. And obviously, because of the size, we have to count for more weight in terms of the bulk of the printing. So it's going to be a bit more dense than the other model that I've just done. So I'm going to go through and support the legs, this, and making sure that a lot of the bulk of the supports are on the lower plane of the model, which is usually in yellow. That's not the rule, but if you need basically an idea of where your auto supports will go, they will usually go in the yellow area. And basically doing this manually like this, it's the same as well, it's not the same as auto supports, but you get more control obviously because it is manual, but you get similar results if you do it by pressing the auto support button. But also, I have noticed that the auto support button doesn't always take into consideration the weight of the model, and may cause issues when you come to print it. The support will snap because it's too flimsy basically, and the support's in that one area. So I've gone through and I've just supported the left side of the body while rambling on, and now I'm just going to go right foot way, just making sure these are spaced out nicely, supporting this foot again. Yellow parts, usually the part where the painter or the player is going to see less because it is actually on the downward plane. Especially because I've oriented it the way I have. So we're going to go on the underside of the knuckles, on the side of his weapon, side of the knuckles. See, I've also modeled this so that the arm of the sign is actually embedded in his leg, so I actually don't need to support any of this middle bit at all, because it will be supported through this, and as it goes up it will be supported already by the previous parts of the model. I'm going to do a bit of supporting here. This is easily cleaned up with something like a toothbrush. Brush these little bits away. It won't cause any issues at all. I don't actually need to do this. I don't know why I did that in the first place. That's fine. If you ever wonder where the islands are, you can go down to search, or you can manually do it just by looking here. The model's completely solid. Island detector will show up things like here on the edge. Basically show me areas what I've either missed or where the slice is going to get to it first, and obviously that's the start of the supporting area. Like these bits here will be easily picked up by the auto supports that I do later. If I run a light pass as well with the auto supports, basically picks up all the bits that I don't necessarily feel that I need to support. Like these bits will all be picked up by the light, but it also keep the detail. It's nice, it's ideal, especially when you've got an intricate model. Like this is a simple model, but it's got a lot of detail. The stonework is nice, and obviously if this is missed, it will flatten, and I kind of don't want the detail to flatten, so I want it to be picked up by a light support, which I'll run a auto support afterwards, and that will be relatively simple. These pick up these supports, these islands here with the mediums, and that pretty much wraps it, I think. Make sure there's a bit of support under the chin. Probably not necessary at this point because it's all gradient anyway. Here, here, and I think that pretty much does it. I'm going to add a bit of support on the signpost, back side of the signpost on the edges so it's less visible. That pretty much is it. I'll now do a passive lights. So 49 islands detected. Show me where they are. I already know where they are. Add support to all island. There's 3 that can't be done. All I do here is just use Alt Shift. Let's do this. Then like that. I can obviously use mediums as well because it's right underneath the hand. You're not going to see. So make sure this really picks up. Do that. This can be brushed away with a toothbrush, the same as the other ones. Go to the next island, see what that is, and we can use a light here, just make sure it's hidden underneath. That's pretty much it. This model is now supported. I'll run this soon, and more than likely it will come back relatively positive. I add a few more on this arm, not about this arm. Loads of supports, but they're small ones picking up all the detail. All these small ones here, just edges, making sure that all this information is taken. But yeah, if you look at this from where it's going to be seen, the model's going to be seen from this angle. There's very little supports on like plane of the body, but obviously like not even from behind, like all underneath pretty much the support. That's what you ideally want to do. So I hope this helped you guys. To export, you just go to. I'm just going to do a quick raft actually. So this one here, the shape base, scale, 0.4. So this is an issue I've faced before as well. When I've gone too high on the thickness, it embedded back into the ground, so I had to actually have to go back and add my 2 mil back. So that will be an issue some face, I'm sure. 80% angle, and then you export 3D file, S for supported, light as well because I like to edit their files. And that's pretty much it. I hope this was informative. A working example to kind of back up the tutorial that I did previously. Kind of a tutorial, but I hope this works out for you guys. Thanks for watching.